They tried to replicate one of her videos where she makes popcorn, and it all went horribly wrong. The 14-year-old received burns to 96% of her body and died 2 weeks later.
So if you're a big fan of YouTube, which I hope you are because you're watching this video, then you've probably seen 5-minute crafts or hacks in your recommended at some point. Or you might even be subscribed because some of these channels are insanely huge, like it actually blows my mind. But some of what you might be seeing on these channels might actually be fake, which then can lead people to try it and really hurt themselves, or just end up being a really huge waste of time altogether. Well, today on IO, I'm gonna be telling you the top 10 5-minute craft hacks that you should never try. I'm Mackenzie Smith, and without further ado, let's just get right into it. Starting off with number 10, need a can opener? Okay, so this one is incredibly dangerous, and I feel like there are way better ways that you could open a can without an opener, like something that actually cuts things maybe, but that might be even more dangerous, so don't quote me on that. Don't try that one. Anyway, in this one, it's saying that if you're in a situation where you need to open a can but have no can opener, because, I don't know, they think you're in like Survivor or something, then you can just pry it open with a spoon. And not only can I see this going very wrong with someone cutting themselves on the can while attempting this, it also is just really stupid and doesn't even work. Next at number 9, the ultimate cleaning solution. So this one I was kinda slightly excited for, because I think we all fall victim to the dreaded permanent marker on the shirt, right? Oh. No, just me? Okay, well then. But basically in this one, they're claiming that if you put soap, baking soda, and lemon juice on the marker and then rub it for a bit, then wash it, it'll come out. Well, Jarvis Johnson actually tried this for us, and the consensus is that this is BS. And in the video, they probably just bought a different shirt to make it look clean. So this one was a really big letdown for me. Also, it looks like they legit just took everything online that's a popular cleaning product and combined it and was praying it would actually clean the product. But, well, it didn't. Next at number 8, using peanut butter for what? This one just looks like a filler in the video that they were trying to make hit the 10-minute mark or something. Basically, this one is from hacks that make you more attractive. But then all the guy in this video does is literally put peanut butter in his hair and then tells you to wash it off. Like, that's literally it. They don't even show him washing it off. I don't know if they're trying to make us think it'll make your hair shinier or something, but to me it sounds like a massive waste of time, and like it would probably take at least, I don't know, 3 showers to get that sticky ass peanut butter out of your hair. Yeah, I'd take a hard no on that one. Probably isn't gonna do much. Next to number 7, wanna be taller? This one is like number 2 on the list for things that can literally kill you, so please don't try this. Basically, if you're ever in a situation where you need to clean something up high or, grab something off a high shelf, instead of just grabbing a stool or ladder or something, get crafty instead and tape the stools to your feet.
This is another 5-minute craft. I swear to God. Okay, so she's trying to wipe the top of the shelves. So she grabs a scissor and tape.
That way you can be like some giant cartoon character or something while you're trying to clean. But like also, if it gets caught on something and breaks off, you can literally fall on your head or face and die. So this is a no from me. Just like get a fucking ladder and take the time to move it. What the hell? And next at number 6, another way to use an iron. This one isn't nearly the most dangerous on this list, but it definitely has the potential to be dangerous, especially if kids try and do this. Basically in this one they teach you how you can make grilled cheese without a toaster oven or pan or like a million other things you could probably use to make grilled cheese with. Instead you can use your handy dandy iron. I don't know about you, but I've literally never used an iron. Honestly, they kind of scare me, like just the hot water coming out, and I don't know if I'm gonna burn myself. It's just the whole situation. I'm not trying that. But in this one, you assemble the sandwich, wrap it in tin foil, then put the iron on top of it and let it sit there for an undisclosed amount of time until it cooks. So I think there's a really high chance that this one actually works, but it looks really dangerous. Like you could burn yourself on the iron itself or like touch the tin foil too quickly after taking it off. Honestly, not worth it in my books, especially if you've never used an iron before like me. Halfway through at number 5, bleached strawberries. Now this one is definitely most harmful on this list for kids, who I assume is the main demographic watching these horrible videos. In this one, a fun and fresh little idea on how to get some totally aesthetic strawberries can turn deadly real fast. So basically in this one, you take some perfectly good strawberries and soak them in bleach. Yeah, like the poisonous cleaning detergent, that stuff. And you wait some time until they get completely white. I'm not sure what the actual purpose or function of this could have, but they actually never say to eat it. But if someone were to eat one of them, they would like immediately get poisoned and could even potentially pass away. Whoever put this up should honestly be in jail. No cap. Next at number 4, secret to whiter teeth. So this one is really harmful for your tooth enamel and it's been in a ton of these videos, so we of course wanted to include it in this list to protect our IO fam. I gotta be honest with you though, before coming across the negative effects of this, I didn't really know that it was harmful, so you're not alone if you thought of doing this. Because honestly, I've been there too. Basically, a quick and cheap way to whiten your teeth, they say, is to mix baking soda and lemon together and brush your teeth with this concoction. In reality, this most likely will whiten and probably remove stains, but that's because it's so harsh that while removing stains, it's gonna remove your precious tooth enamel as well. So yeah, definitely another thing to avoid at all costs. In at number 3, need a makeup brush? So this one is just straight up nasty. In this video, you see a girl chop off a lock of her hair. Also, she took it like right from the front too, like not even a subtle underneath piece. She basically gave up good looking hair for the next few years for this 10-second clip in the video. I really hope it's not her real hair. Anyway, back to the video. After she cuts this piece of her hair, she then takes the eraser out of a pencil and hot glue guns the hair into the eraser slot and then proceeds to use it as a makeup brush. That is just like, ugh. When I saw that, it was so gross. Like this whole thing felt legit uncomfortable to watch because of how strange just all of it is. Especially because it would have just been way easier and probably even more hygienic to just use your finger. People, do not cut your hair for a makeup brush. That's just insane. Honestly, cut your dogs if you're gonna cut anyone's. Next at number 2, I need a kettle. This is another one that's hella dangerous, but also like, would anyone actually need to do this? This is needed if you're in like prison or something. So in this one, as a replacement for a kettle, they say that you can boil water by putting 2 razors held together by some toothpicks together and then attach this to a wire that will plug into any average wall plug. Then you put the razors in water and once you plug it in, the water will start to boil. So yeah, just nobody do this because I feel like the odds of you being electrocuted are pretty high with this one, and the water you'll be drinking will probably taste like lead or metal and probably be really bad to drink. So yeah, I know y'all are smart enough to know not to do this, but like just a quick little reminder that I wouldn't even try to do this for fun or anything because the odds of something going wrong are really high. Personally, I'm just too lazy to ever even attempt this, so I know I'm safe. And finally at number 1, horrible aftermath. Okay, this last one's a little more serious because unfortunately someone actually lost their life trying to recreate one of these DIYs. Basically in a video it claimed that you could make a DIY popcorn maker by using an empty pop can that's been cut out and by putting the kernels and butter in the can over some sort of heat source. In the video it shows the YouTuber pouring sugar and butter into the can before lighting it on fire. The YouTuber known online as Miss Yeah Official is a known DIY hack who frequently tries DIY crafts in her videos. And on August 22nd, Zizi, who is 14, and Zhao Yu, which was 13, had decided to watch the video and wanted to try it out for themselves. So they followed the video and put a soda can with corn kernels in it over an alcohol burner to make popcorn. It's not known whether the girls followed the video exactly or if they made some modifications, but once they lit it on fire, it actually exploded. Zhao Yu, who was severely burnt, was brought to the hospital and is now being monitored, but Zizi suffered 96% of burns on her body and ended up passing away. So seriously guys, really don't try any of this stuff because I'm sure that what you guys see on most of these channels aren't even real anyway, and doing these crafts is definitely not worth risking your life. Okay, so that's all for this list, but to try and end things on a lighter note, let's read some comments. VW said, Mackenzie, what a good way to start off my week. Oh my god, thank you. Then CJ Everyday Gaming said, please give me a shout out, and Luke Perry is a legend. It's very sad that both him and Cameron were left out. Love IO, it's my favorite channel. Well hey CJ, here is your shout out, thanks so much for watching, we love having you here. And lastly, Michelle Wambach said, IO gives the best info. We really try our best over here, thank you so much for watching. Okay guys, thanks so much for all the comments, I love reading them, especially when you guys include stuff that teaches us more about the videos. Well that's it for me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. But some of what you might be seeing on these channels might actually be fake, which then can lead to people, which then can lead. Get crafty instead and tape the Get crafty instead and tape the stools to your feet. And this one, a fun and fresh little idea on this